seconds.
Yo, one more thing. You looking for a 21-question game or more like a 7-question tournament game? Yeah, all right.
30 seconds.
Got it. That's what I needed. Thanks. Okay, player 1, your buzzer's the letter Q as in quadruped. Player 2, your buzzer is B. That's B as in Benoit. And player 3, you are the letter P as in pale horse.
20 seconds.
Yeah, 20 seconds. Okay, listen up. People screw this up all the time, but it's really, really simple. You're going to get a bunch of questions. If you think you know the answer, buzz in. Then type a 1, 2, 3, or 4, whichever answer choice suits you. Or just type in the answer if it's a fill in the blank, all right? See you on the other side.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Oh, man. Now, this is what I would call a trinity of trivia, a triumvirate of trifles, a threesome of 3 people. Nice, okay. Okay, there's no turning back now, unless you hit the escape key and quit out. All right, first order of business, screws. Listen up. Say the question comes up and your neighbor gets that Mount Rushmore look on their face like they don't know what's going on. It's a perfect time to buzz in, hit the S key, and screw them. Then they gotta answer. Got it? Looks like the little clock on the wall says, it's Jack time. Your turn, player 2. What's it gonna be?
Trivia emergency. Call 911.
This category's known as, where have all the circus freaks gone? And you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. Okay, imagine this depraved daytime suck show scenario. The next Jerry Springer show is all about a 600-pound woman and her 60-pound husband. What's the name of this episode? Take it. Player 1. An endomorph is a person with a heavy-set build, while an ectomorph is a person with a more bony build. But what's really cool is over on Jenny Jones, she's got a 360-pound hermaphrodite. Your call, player 3. The category? I'm fine, Ossifer. I'm giving out $3 grand for a right answer. Put it in gear, 'cause here we go. In which of these countries would you be killed in a dirty bloodbath of mangled human flesh if you drove on the left side of the road? France, Australia, Japan, or the United Kingdom? Player 1, up to you. Oh, that's not good. Player 1, you can take it. The French drive on the right, just like us. But the correct protocol is to pull up on the left side when asking for Grey Poupon. Player 1, it's up to you. What's next?
Son, you best be out of town before I count to 3!
Open wide and get ready for unlucky and stupid. This one's worth $1 grand. So let me ask you something. Do you hate math? Too bad! Hope you know your cosine from your differential, kids. Here goes. How would you write the number we know is 13 in the Arabic decimal system? 1. Huh? Player 1. No, 1101 is 13 in binary notation, and your secret's out. Now we all know you only use that computer for games. Player 1, what do you say? Player 1, a 1 in the tens place and a 3 in the ones. Good for you. Congratulations. Now you know as much math as your average 7-year-old. Player 1, hit me with the category. Okay, give it up for stick this in your tray gap. $2,000 for a correct answer. Let's rock. If China signs up for most favored nation status at Crazy Uncle Sam's House of World Trade, what incredible terms will it receive? No, most favored nations pay taxes, although it's hard to check. I mean, you ever audit an entire country at once? The line at the copier is incredible. Player... Gosh darn it, I was really rooting for you. Player 1, it's yours if you want it. Most favored nation status just means no nation will be given better terms for trade. And with every 10,000 tons of grain exports, you'll receive this nifty starter jacket. One per customer, not good with any other offer. Player 1, give me category.
Excuse me, my good man. Would you be so kind as to give me...
For your enjoyment, Mrs. Paul, average woman or superhuman fish lady? Get it right, I'm handing over $2K. Think fast. Which of these product names is not based on an actual person? Bengay, Dr. Pepper, Mrs. Hey, if I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, and she's a pepper, one of us is bound to be a doctor. Player 1. Mrs. Butterworth is a tiny glass woman filled with syrup. Not real. The Mrs. Butterworth you see in those commercials is just a tiny glass actress filled with syrup. Player 3, give me some category.
6.
This little number's known as...
Look, Mommy, Fluffy's dead.
This one can net you $1,000. Flex those fingers, cause here it comes. Which of the following is a care requirement for Tamagotchi digital pets, but not for sea monkeys? Feeding and cleaning up after them, understanding that they will die soon, hatching them from eggs, or giving them medication. Now, both have short lifespans. The Tamagotchi last a week or two, and the sea monkeys last until you knock them over on the shag carpet. Player, up to you. You can take your Tamagotchi to a virtual vet to get a shot when it's sick. But you usually just dump the sea monkeys down the toilet. Player 3, you make the call.
1, 2,
3,
4, 5,
6.
The selection is, Spirit, are you with us? $2,000 says you don't know this one. All right, get ready to be spooked, because I'm getting out my Ouija board for this one. If I conjure up a spirit and ask it to name the board, what letters should it point to? Ouija is spelled O-U-I-J-A.
Mom, we're bored. Can we go outside?
No, why don't you go up to your room and conjure up the dead?
Yeah!
It's all about you, Player 3, with... Uh-oh, blah, 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 blah.
It's time for Flickerish Lesson.
Let's see if you can make sense of this gibberish category. It's in the cake hole. This question's gonna start out at 5,000 big ones. Now check it out. As the time disappears, so does the money, so the sooner you buzz in, the better. Okay, pay attention here. What popular saying does this rhyme with? True par, putt to cheat, and don't let that pesky punctuation screw you up. Your move, Player 2. Type it in and hit... Come on, why do people do this?
Cookie, I'll take care of this. Hey, Webster, nice language. You kiss your mother with that mouth? Tell you what, why don't you practice by kissing my ass? That's right, you heard me. Just punk her up, potty mouth, and plant one right here on my big fat
Wait,
juicy...
why don't we take some cash away first?
I was gonna get to that. Now, what do you think, Cookie? How's that?
Well...
What?
All right.
Now that's not good enough for you? Sheesh, what's it take to please you? You know, I didn't have to come in here and help you out, you know. I could have left you swinging in the breeze with players telling you to go fuck...
Okay,
hey,
now you've had your
stop,
fun,
don't push
so let's
me.
get back to the game,
fine,
okay?
I'm going about it. It's not enough,
I was only trying to help, you bastard! Hey, we got any true Take it away, Player 3. Type in your answer and hit return. You buzzed, so start typing. Hey, no problem. You buzzed in too early, you lose some cash. I'm okay with that. Player 1, want to try? First clue, it's about food. It's about food and how it affects you. Last clue, therefore eat me. Here's the deal. If you eat fried chicken, you're a chicken. If you eat pork, you're a pig. In other words, true par put to cheat. Yep, you are what you eat. Now get that sucker out of your mouth. Player 2, give me something.
Aloha, question number 9.
Well, what do we have here? To sleep, perchance to make it to third period. You give me a right answer, I give you $3,000. Hey, you know how at high schools there's always a bunch of different cliques, like the jocks, the geeks, and those freaky kids who played in band? Well, why would a clique of myoclonic jerks always get picked on at high school? They keep waking up every 5 minutes or always having arms. Survey says... Player 1, player... Player 1. No, they don't suck. You do. Okay, give me the keys. The myoclonic jerks get picked on for the small involuntary spasms that occur in their muscles during REM sleep. That and the fact that they're in the 9th grade and still taking nap time. Player 2, take your pick.
Semper ubi sub ubi.
X.
Say hello to, for 2 months' salary, I could take you bowling. Looks like this one's going for $1,000. So, you know those diamond commercials? You know, the ones that ask you how the hell else in the world could 2 months' salary last a lifetime? Well, if you make $36,000 annually and want to spend That's a good one. Yeah, you make $6,000 a month. Player 1, you can take it. Player 1, hit it. No, why would anyone ever spend $3,000 on a diamond necklace when a pearl necklace is so much more personal? Major suckfest. And all this time I've been spending my salary on frivolous luxury items like food and shelter. 1 down, round 2 to go. Let's get on it. All right, kids, arm yourselves. 1 screw apiece. That's enough to get you started. And hey, listen, you people didn't even touch your screws in round 1. Come on, you won't go blind. Buzz in and hit the S key, then screw for all you're worth, okay? Okay. You have the honors, player. May I introduce Lady, You Boot Me Up. And it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. Let's see how you handle this one. What would be the best title for a song about the short-lived Commodore? You should really get that looked at. Player 1, player... Up to you, player 3.
Here's a little spending money.
Player 1, it's yours if you want it. All yours, player 1. The machine is called the Commodore 64. With richly detailed 16-color graphics, and it moves faster than a Lionel Richie ballad. Let's have a category.
All right, angry men, party of...
Well, looks like this category is Shout, Let It All Out. And get this one right, you got 4K coming your way. Hope you brought your suit. It's time to get wet. According to sex researchers Masters and Johnson, what sexual site... I'm sorry, I have a headache. Player... Why don't you stop reading from your journal and play the game? Player 1, you can take it.
Special delivery. Have some bad news for you.
Yeah, I know, you all really meant to pick this one. For both men and women, the sexual response cycle is excitement, plateau, orgasm, resolution. Resolution, of course, meaning cigarette. Let's see what we got going. Sex, drugs, and rocks. Get a right answer, you're walking away with $4,000. Just step up and take a swing at this one. If you spilled your sex on the beach, hey, wipe that gin off your face. Player 1, no, and be careful not to swallow the worm, the one in the bottle. Player 1, what do you... Player 1, sex on the beach is made with vodka. And the secret ingredient is love. Player one, your choice. What are we doing? And this one is the one escape Houdini never made. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Hey, did you know that Harry Houdini, the great escape artist, died on Halloween 1926? Talk about your well-timed exits. If you threw a Halloween theme party based on the cause of Harry Houdini's death...
Sweet dreams.
Player three. Player one, it's... Hey, great costume! Come on in!
Ew.
So, heard any good jokes lately? Harry Houdini died from a ruptured appendix caused when a backstage fan in Montreal wanted to test his famous stomach muscles. But unfortunately for Houdini, the guy punched him in the stomach before he could get ready for it, and he died 9 days later. Damn Canadians, how'd they like it if we went and slugged Loverboy in the stomach before a show? Wow. I wonder what player two's gonna pick. And I believe this one's called, well, well, well. How does $2,000 sound? Let's see if you can wrap your head around this. If you pushed famous critic Mr. Blackwell, up to you. Mr. Blackwell is famous in Hollywood for his annual worst dressed list. Which just proves my point. If everyone would just wear Garanimals, there wouldn't be this problem. Don't you see? They're already matched for you. Player three, time to make a decision. All right, player three, tell players one and two to give you some room, because you're about to play a DisOrDat. And this DisOrDat questions category is Playboys Girls of NATO. Alrighty, I'm going to read off a list of 7 countries, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's a member of NATO, if it has a country-specific edition of Playboy, or both. As each one comes up, if the country is a member of the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, press 1. If the country has its own national version of Playboy magazine, press 2. If it's both, press 3. And if you want to skip one, press 4. You get $1,000 for each right answer, and $1,000 taken away for each incorrect answer in any that you don't get to. Okay, can I have 30 seconds on the clock, please? Let's go in. Germany, NATO Playboy edition. France. Spain. Italy. The Netherlands. Greece. One more. Norway. That's all of them. You only got 3 right, but look at it this way. At least you're done. Hey, could be worse. Could also be a hell of a lot better, but we're not going to go into that now. Let's move on. Player one, tell me what's happening.
Scientists concluded that he had been exposed to
17!
Coming at you, rock-a-bye-bye, baby. You get 4,000 clams for this one. Okay, let's imagine this. You're vacationing in London and you overhear a British couple talking about... The British call the hood of a car the bonnet and the trunk the boot. Well, I'm sure that in Britain the roads get slick in the winter and you gotta put something in the trunk to add some weight. Player three, tell me what's on your mind. This one's called Argyles Win! Argyles Win! Argyles Win! How does $4,000 grab you? Hey, why is it that there's so many baseball teams named after hosiery? There's the White Sox, the Red Sox, even the old Cincinnati Red Stockings. If you went to a baseball game to watch a team of blue stockings, what might you hear? No, and anyway, those orphans cheat. They don't really need those crutches at all. Player doesn't have a head. Look who's talking. Player one, what do you say? Blue stocking is an old word for an intellectual woman. So if they ever got a hit, the blue stockings would have a highly educated woman on first. And I think I speak for most men when I say it's nice to see women spit and scratch for a change. Player
Hey!
19!
Pucker up for contraception Nazi, and you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. All right, you know that classic Seinfeld where Elaine is hoarding contraceptive sponges and her dates have to be sponge-worthy for her to use one? Well, if Elaine thinks her date is ex-sponge-worthy, what would she most likely do? Explore his interior, explain him in detail, erase him completely, or expose his shortcomings? Expose his shortcomings? What, you mean like pants him or something? Player one, see ya. Player one, it's yours if you want it. All yours, player. When something such as a criminal record is expunged, it is erased completely. But on Seinfeld, the annoying dates are usually just killed off. Player one, it's up to you. What? Here we have Cujo Rocks. Get it right, I'm handing over 2K. Heads up, here it comes. Imagine that while reading a Stephen King novel, the organic materials in your body. Mr. King's work turned you to stone like a fossil. It petrified you. But on the bright side, I hear the Tommyknockers is a lot better when you're stoned. Player 3, what looks good to you?
Time for the attack. When you see two words that match, hit your buzzer. You get it right, you get 2,000 in the bank. Get it wrong, I'm making a withdrawal of 2,000. Just one more thing to remember.
Remember the clue.
The two words that match have to fit this clue. First line of defense. Get ready, it's time to defend your turf. Here we go.
Zone. Check your heart rate and I'll check the final scores. Player one's got it. Player one, you really humiliated those two. Hope they don't take it out on you after the game. Remember, you can run and you can hide, but...
You don't know Jack!
Don't shine him in my eyes.
Player one, you are number one, and one is the loneliest number because 2 and 3 would rather not be in the same room with you at this time. If you'd like to play again, just give me the word.
I'm a
Who has time to date?
I work a 12-hour day. When nighttime rolls around, I'm too tired to go out.
Hookers are okay, but I'm looking for something a little more substantial.
Hi, this is Midge. And I'm Doreen. We know what it's like to be a busy, single professional who doesn't have time to be straddled with a relationship.
But still wants to occasionally hump like a wild, sweaty beast. We've been there.
That's why we've started a new dating service called
It's Just Sex.
Thanks to It's Just Sex, I regularly bone women I can respect.
Thanks to It's Just Sex, I get exactly what I want as many times as I want it.
What are you waiting for? We can match you up with a different sexual partner every time.
It's no big deal.
It's just sex.
Hungry for food and fun? Well, come on down to Man Boobies. Man Boobies! We settled that sex discrimination lawsuit and opened up the latest branch of boobies. Man boobies. Man boobies.
I never had so much fun eating a hamburger in my life!
It's real American food. And best of all, it's served to you by attractive fat guys with big breasts. Man boobies.
What a rack on this guy.
It's like something out of Playboy.
Let's see, you want a cheeseburger with that? You want to look at my eyes when I talk to you?
My favorite thing about man boobies? Is my wife gonna hear this?
They're hot.
Excuse me, sir, but these aren't on the menu.
They're not real. They couldn't possibly be real.
Oh, they're real. And they're fantastic. And you can only get them at Man Boobies.
Man Boobies!
Open now at Mountain Field River Valley Plaza Mall. Businessman's Lunch Daily.
Tonight on Old Shoe Diaries.
Happy anniversary.
I love you.
I love you too. You want to have sex?
Actually, I feel a little bloated from all that Indian food.
Yeah. Good night.
Good night. Ooh, yeah. Turn on with Old Shoe Diaries tonight.
Who's having fun at the flea circus? It's not the fleas.
Oh my God!
The flea's broken loose from the table!
It's heading for the ground!
When circus fleas attack tonight.
Ready to go to lunch, Paul? Hey, something wrong?
Oh man, I got this tune stuck in my head and I can't get it out.
Now there's hope for Paul with new Tune Away. Just insert Tune Away into one nostril and squeeze. Its scientifically tested blend of amnesio acids go right to the tune, first clearing out those driving rhythms, then wiping away the melody until that tune is gone.
Is that tune out of your head now?
That's right, thanks to Tune Away.
And now we can go to lunch, Paul.
Who's Paul?
Tune Away gets rid of that tune in your head forever.
What's lunch?